video.
Hard to figure out. I looked up and now he's looking at the sky.
I figured you did.
What happened?
He's getting the Parsons, Kansas sign.
Oh, you got a hard look.
This is where we stopped last time, Dad, and got your cough drops.
A little bit tag.
Is that where you went?
Yeah, I went a couple of 3 years there. I think it's a 2-year school. I've spent 3 years getting out of there.
That's what I was going to say.
I didn't take schooling too seriously. Yeah, you can see the cars. You know it's Katy Day.
It's Katy Day. No, it's Brahms. I was calling
Brahms.
it
Yeah.
Leewood Street.
Brahms Cemetery.
This is called Leewood Street?
This one was right back there at the corner.
Leewood?
Yeah.
Is that what it
We're
says?
in Leewood. Boy, it really looks like Leewood.
It's a very old cemetery.
Oakwood. I said Oak Lawn, Oak something else, but I didn't say Oakwood.
It's Oakwood?
1872.
Yeah, this is
A
uneven
little rocky.
territory.
Yeah, read me. I ought to get a cart. You could push me.
Oh, you could push me.
Who are we looking for here?
We're going to take
Bob?
the left right here. Real. Hell of a, yeah.
42.
And you went to school with him?
Yeah. He was,
A year older than you?
no.
No?
I think we're.
It says
what's it say?
1919.
1919.
Well, yeah, he was a little bit older than me. But
Could have been just
Yeah,
a few
could have
months.
been in December,
his parents were, his dad was a teacher. I don't know what the mother did.
He was in the army, huh?
Huh?
He was in the army.
Who? Cobb?
Yeah.
Cobb crashed on a training flight. He and one of the Dunleavs. Who was the other one, Mike? Somebody else went down that I knew. I think it's out the other cemetery. No, it's Chandler.
Charlie?
Bill's
Or,
brother.
Charlie? Isn't that Charlie?
He crashed, yeah. And they both were same class as mine.
Are you hot?
Yeah.
You want your jacket on?
Yeah, but I will in a minute.
Well, you might want to leave it on in
I
bronze.
got to get my history going here.
Okay.
There's the flower we put on top.
Dad.
I got it.
Yeah, see?
There
There you go.
bub.
There you go, bub.
He's like, thanks. You're
So-
such a good big spender, huh?
Tightwads didn't stop. Getting
67 years ago, he's been gone.
Is that long?
It's here with all these wagons.
Yeah.
Weird wagon
That turns him on,
things.
huh? What's it look like from the outside?
Like
a
a
same.
church.
Looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, I don't know if they cleaned it or what. Already? Well, just not on the bricks. We got some issue up there on the, what you call that stuff.
Flower complaint in there at the rest.
Yeah.
Get that straight. Is this courtyard here all the time? I think it was. Okay.
Old St. Mary's Parish. People faith yesterday. St. Mary's Parish, 1909 to 1986.
96, that's 13 years we've been out there.
She's longer than that.
Yeah, she does.
Marie Chandler wants to know if we want to meet him at Jack Stack's. They're in Kansas City. You just said you hadn't heard from Marie.
Huh?
I said you just said you hadn't heard from
Yeah,
Marie.
that's true.
Now here she was right taking the lunch.
You,
Oh
te-
my gosh.
you tell her that
Hey Marie, it's Kate. Oh, I'm fine. So you guys are in Kansas City, huh? Well, guess where we are? We're in Parsons, standing in front of St. Pat's.
Tell her we're saying a prayer for
Yes.
her. Here's a handle. Yeah, I'm going to go this right with the right hand.
Okay.
Handle on the fine, guys. Okay.
Not too bad. I need to hold on to you.
Yeah. They just refinished. I don't think they did any action. Church didn't meet much. Regular church. Wasn't. Real nice.
It's pretty dim.
It's always supposed to be burning. Let's say. Well, it's fine. And take a picture of that confession.
Did you hear that?
I want to get a picture of you going in there.
You go in there and Tim will hear your confession.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be a priest.
Tim was had designation that way at one time. Let's see what they look like. I can't recall.
Well, that didn't take you long.
It didn't take long. Did you confess all your sins that fast?
Oh, they told me to get out of here. I didn't have any.
Oh. Okay. You guys are full of it.
I used to control these yards. Especially the station.
Yeah?
The station, we'd go all down in here, the roundhouse and the shops
Uh-huh.
and stuff. Met many a funny hobo.
Did you?
Yeah, they'd stop, bum a cigarette or dime or nickel or whatever you'd give them.
Uh-huh.
Are you smoking back that day?
I was known to have a few cigarettes on me, yeah. And I'd give them a cigarette once in a while. I'd give them a coin or two, depending on the situation.
What was their address now?
What's, yeah.
Dunleaves are on the
Grandma's.
left side at
At 28. This is 2700 block.
Yeah.
So it's next one. Is that it? on
there's the
corner?
Dunley house right there.
Right there, the
And
2730.
there's Grandma's house, right?
Yeah, right here. And
2801.
Huh? This is
Let me
2020.
get out of the guy. This is 2801 right
Yeah.
there.
Right
That's-
on the corner.
Yeah.
Get it now?
Okay.
Recognize this house?
Can't
Swing's
we
still
just
there, isn't
run
it?
up and ask them how they are?
I will not.
Yeah, go
You
ahead.
don't have to, but I will.
No, you're not going. Send them a letter. What's that?
Well, they're adding on or redoing the outside of the
They
kitchen.
built a pit
Oh,
out there.
look, they're redoing something. They're adding on.
They're gonna brick the.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Well, that enclosed the back porch.
Yeah.
The old garage is still standing. They'll build garage. That's a good old house.
Old Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two of them, I guess, right.
Mentally retarded.
Yeah, they were retarded. Well, we just passed the gate. It's all right.
There's more than one. I like go down the middle.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't know you were on top of it. That's
1886.
1886.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't know if you got that, but I guess you did. He thinks he is anyway.
Yeah. That's all. That's all what's in your own mind matters.
Okay, we're now
Alrighty.
another way. 2 years.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years this June.
So that long enough. 2 years and 2 months. That was one good aunt you guys had here.
Yes, she was.
And godmother.
Yeah, she was a dandy all the way around. She had to be to put up with Pat, with
Is it
John
lit?
and I
No.
and Pat.
There's nothing else.
There's not even
No,
a
very
candle
seldom
in
is it. Isn't that the daughter?
Kathleen, yeah.
Yeah, it's very seldom lit. Those things are kind of a,
Well, that's
It's hard to keep that lit all
They
the
are.
time.
yeah.
there for a while. You always say you're going by the cemetery, put a
Yeah.
candle in. Those days are gone.
Well, when Joanne and Bill were around,
Yeah.
they could keep that up more.
All right, 05 and 07. Huh. Do they have the day April here on Joanne?
June.
June
Uncle Bill.
16th.
So he lived almost over 2 years then, didn't he? Yeah,
Mhm.
2. Huh. I didn't give him that long. But what date she died? 26th was her birthday. What?
14.
14th of April.
Didn't quite make it to her birthday.
Yeah.
Michael born in Temporary. And
O'Brien.
Graham
Michael
born
and Mary
in
O'Brien.
O'Brien's. Yeah, a lot of O'Brien's.
Dunleer County.
this town.
Wow.
I must be up north. I'm not sure.
I'll make it.
But yeah, both really so uneven. Yeah. Clifford Channel.
Yeah, that's the dad.
Here's Charlie's.
Yeah.
Here's one that died in
Yeah.
the war.
Yeah. He died the same year as Cobb.
43.
And Cobb
43.
died in 42.
Oh, okay.
But he was born the same year as you.
Yeah. Yeah, he and I went to St. Mary's together.
Did you?
Through all of St. Mary's. Yeah.
You see that? Making shadow bunnies on there.
Okay. God rest their souls.
Yeah, that's on the
Oh,
video.
was that on the video? Oh, Helen's glad I said good things about it.
Yeah. Oh, hell.
You never know when this thing's on. I didn't say something wrong.
Yeah, you getting a release from us to be able to.
I got that a lot of years ago. Mother gave it to me.
Oh, did she? Oh, great. She never told me that.
What's that?
Mother gave him the release that he could videotape anything we did or said. He didn't have to ask us.
Yeah.
And who's that?
Forbes.
Do we have to know everybody?
Forbes.
She's not on there.
Forbes, that's related to Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
he was from the Forbes family.
2000. 9 years. Actually, yeah.
9 plus.
And he was 42. See, I'm about his age.
Charlie was? Who's this?
That's your mom.
No.
Dad.
Dad. No.
Charlie.
Charlie. Charlie wanted to be
Hi,
dad.
how are you? Good.
We're from the Forbes group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas, whatever. Thomas.
And Bernard, Jerry McKern, here.
Yeah, one of them was a Monsignor and one of them was a father.
That was that.
That one's a Monsignor down there, it
Okay.
says.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And this other McKernan was chaplain at
As a
the
father.
hospital at
Oh,
one
okay.
time.
Okay.
Because when I went down there to get my, whatever I had to get done to get my service,
Uh-huh.
he was on duty.
Oh, he
then.
was the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who was the first pastor or thing?
Well, I'm not real sure.
This has been the oldest one of the bunch.
Who is this?
This is McKernan,
McCartan.
Monsignor.
He was definitely the pastor at St. Patrick's.
Mary and Charles, right?
And right behind
And if you squeeze my hand any tighter, the blood flow is gone from my fingers.
we're, I don't know where we are.
We're at Reagan, Mary Reagan and
No,
Charlie.
I'm talking about behind. We got somebody behind it too.
Oh, Anna Marie.
Part of the Reagan.
Anna Marie is right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Lois.
Yeah. I knew there was somebody back there. When did she die, Kate?
2001,
2001.
April 23rd, 2001.
Okay. Who we got here?
Mary,
Mary?
died in 1988.
88.
He died
12
at
and
55.
14, 12 and 11, 23, 24 years she's been gone.
Mhm.
Charlie died
Charlie
fairly
been
young.
gone
No, she's
54
only
years.
been gone
He died.
21
He
years.
died before. He died before Mother.
Yeah, just a year before.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a little help.
Oh, I would have done that. I've been down here and all these days.
Leo was gone
He
since
was
when?
54. He was Leo, then Charlie, then Grandma.
54.
She died in 73. You know, it's just amazing to me that his looks so much better than hers.
Yeah.
I think 20 years older.
Yeah.
That's true of a lot of
Yeah. It just
Great
must
sight.
be.
Watch the
I don't
bumps.
know what any of them were doing.
So watch the bumps.
Oh, so watch the bums.
Bums.
What were they doing?
Watching the bums, see?
Oh, what are you doing? Am I in there? How come I'm in there? You can see me?
Yes.
You're the one doing all the
Oh,
talking.
you're filming.
Yes.
So let's see who does all the talking. Take your hat off too. We get a little.
We're
If
not
I had
on.
those, I'd have been giving him a haircut on the way.
We're not on the plot yet. Huh?
No.
Give me your hand.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, we did do some wholesale. I didn't. Mike did it. I talked to him.
I'll let Kate have Here, you want to come up in here, or you want
Yeah, I'm coming.
Get these.
to? Ian Clifford, and then Mary. Mary died in 34.
Yeah.
Want to come up?
All right. This is it. Huh?
Yep.
Right here. Okay, I'm here.
And
I'm
then
among friends.
Yeah, it is Ann, Ann and Mary. I couldn't remember if it was Ann
John
or Anna.
J.
No age or
Who was
anything
John
there.
J? Mary?
Well,
Just her name, right?
no, Mary is Ann. Is
No.
no
Ann doesn't
age,
have a
right?
date.
It's the-
But Mary does.
And we're really not sure that she's buried there or whether they put a stone in her honor.
Just in her honor.
I don't know about it. I don't think anybody was sure.
Sit a spell on the side of the tomb there.
No, I'll stand.
Okay.
I sat in that car. And,
All right.
You know,
Supposed to do with it, just come
that,
back
that,
up.
that,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
driver doesn't.
Here. Yeah. You're gonna have to let me go if I'm gonna
Okay,
try. Okay.
we did a lot of pruning that one time, didn't we, Mike?
Yeah.
It was really wild. Now you got Tim there. He's hiding behind that camera, but he used to be good at that green stuff. All right, I'm coming up and talk to
All right.
somebody. I got it.
So just sit down.
I'm in good shape.
All right.
I'm with the Corrigans now. When did John die?
34?
1932.
32.
I'm married guy is 34.
Yeah.
She only lived 2 years. That seemed to me like she lived longer, but I guess not. Man, they got some good. Who put these flowers out here? Did we, by any chance?
What? These
Joanne,
peony
maybe?
bushes? Oh, these peony bushes have been here for years
Have
and
they?
years.
I thought maybe Joanne might have put some.
She
of
might
that stuff
have,
out
but they've been here for a long time.
Tim has really got a hard job over there, you know? 32 hours, 12, 34 hours, 14. Well, that's good math.
Uh-huh.
I like cookies because
Mostly just if you were flushing some birds out, maybe.
You know where you're at, Dad?
You should have ran down that side first.
that's the hill. I wonder why are the cars here?
This is direction to the cemetery.
Yeah. How about got some auction going on or
Yeah, there's something going on down there.
selling slaves or something? I don't know.
Have you seen that before?
Well, he's got a road in there.
Huh?
He's got a road cut in there, a gravel road. That was never there.
Well, you know, Pat, I think Pat did a little bit of that. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, he's doing some stage.
Right. Liberty, I don't think that ended, did it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you too. Well, like Kate, holding up pretty well, don't you? This is Mother Reagan. Oh, where? Patrick Reagan, 1856 to
What was
1960.
Grandma's 40,
3.
43?
43.
Like 6.
Getting back
Home
there.
to Roscoe.
We're going 152 this year.
Wow.
How old was she?
Gosh,
3 and 43.
86. Pretty darn old for it.
I know I outlived her, but I didn't
Yeah,
know.
she was 86.
Most easy
Well,
to do.
not-
She had a head start on you.
Not quite 86. She was 85. She would have been 86 that year in December.
Roscommon.
Somebody's put something there, hadn't
Uh-huh. Oh, don't forget the book.
We're
they?
doing
Well,
it
no,
there.
I
That's
thought
right,
we,
you went here.
I thought we were doing that.
He wants to try to show up the sisters over in Independence.
Yeah.
Oh.
That he was.
Who are you putting them
I
on
wonder
there?
who did this.
Who's in Independence that we
Pat and Irene are there.
you do
Uncle
that?
Pat and Irene.
You don't want to give some to your grandparents?
Grandma and I,
Well,
we
I'm
had
gonna
an
tell your grandchildren that.
we had an agreement that,
Well, we have enough. We can put
I
some
know.
both places. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, put one on grandmother.
Okay, he forced him into it.
I guilted him into it.
Yeah. But who put those there? I'm trying to
Well,
think.
they didn't leave a note.
Can't understand.
Where are you going?
Going around there.
Four days old. 4 days.
And my cousin Pat in Lincoln, Nebraska, says they've got one, but they didn't have a mark
Oh, so they have one buried in
on,
here too.
Oh, really?
on the Reagan field. I told him once.
Figured I'll use the rest of theirs because somebody else.
That's right. And they're available. So,
What's this? Reagan. What one's this? Headstone with him.
Oh, those her.
Parents.
Oh, her parents. Yeah, I was gonna say.
they
Sweeney's. Huh.
they had a long distance courtship. What was it? One of my uncles used to say that from the Port Swing in Cherryvale to Chicago. Now over years and years and years, and they finally got married.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
they were both thinking of being old maids and old bachelors, and they ended up marrying. But they were buddies for years and years.
How old was he?
56.
56 when he died. He died on St. Pat's Day, right?
He did.
Yep.
What year?
49.
49. Yeah.
When he
Before
made
you
it
were
to
even
my
born,
first-
Tim.
So is this the guy that fell off the railroad?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember this story.
Missed a step when he was trying to light his cigarette.
This was back before they had the warnings on the pack of cigarettes.
And she, I remember Francis telling him.
Probably rolled his own.
And he definitely wasn't drinking. He had sworn off for Lent. And,
Since when did that matter on St. Patrick's Day?
no, but she would
I
have
thought
told
there was an automatic dispensation
she
for
would have
Irishmen.
told it straight. But she says he definitely just,
Who said that?
his wife, Francis.
Oh.
Somebody that was nearby says he lit that cigarette and down he went.
Okay.
That's You haven't been your pants pocket? Tim, do you remember where you put the
What?
bottles in?
No, I never saw it.
Do you have anything else here that you brought up? Here. On the street, you can get that out of there. We got a lot of mints.
Yeah, put some of those in. Put them out there.
It's in a bottle, huh?
Yeah, put those mints out.
Well, we will later. I think everybody just has
Let's try to clear this.
Yeah, somebody's working in through there.
And then I cleared the other hedgerow.
I was gonna say, this one doesn't look like it's had all that much. It's had a lot more growth since I've been down
Oh,
here.
you did?
Where they are.
Where are the, is
It's
it
in
in,
that black jacket.
where's the black jacket at?
It's in back here.
Yeah, we don't need them right now. But that's where they
How
are.
long before we get to the next
That's
place?
the secret.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay, we'll get them out
'Cause I
there.
didn't know what the weather was going to be, so I brought the jacket.
Well, there is no hedgerow there.
Yep. I don't know if you want to drive this way, but we'll go down here a little ways.
What's this, the farm?
This is the farm right here on the right.
Goes all the way to that last where we turn, so that. This
How
is
many acres is it?
80. Still got the draw up through there. I thought they took that out.
Start with?
The 80 was, yeah.
Start with?
The provision was that as they died, the Selma.
He's made that more of a waterway
So, you know,
down through there. Comes all the way down through that draw, a little deeper.
So it doesn't look like there's anything planted right here, is there?
what do you think I should take? The capsule or the other?
I'm gonna give you the oxycodone.
He's over in that.
He's over here, Dave. We're going the wrong
Oh,
way.
okay.
I was gonna go check out this.
Charles Mangan.
He's right back here on the
Okay.
3, the one on the left.
There's more Mangans than there were Regans out of that pretty well town.
And there he is. JP, the very reverend. Here, let's go this way. No, wait a minute. We gotta step down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go over here. Helen, Jeremiah, Beatrice, Michael, Kathleen, and Annie. Right here is him.
Very reverent.
That mean he's a Monsignor?
I don't know whether he made He might have made Monsignor. One of the best stories I ever had on him, I was driving him and the bishop from St. Pat's to St. Mary's, and we were coming down 30th Street off of Main, and I hit one of those dips too hard, and the bishop went close to the ceiling, and Father Phil just had a hissy. Francis. I thought that was a shame. I had the bishop shook up. Can't remember the bishop's name in those days. I got hell for my bumping him.
Wow.
Yeah, there is a lot of Mangans. I knew there were.
They like those peony
But I
bushes.
didn't
There's a
remember
lot
him
of them
quite
out
as
here.
many. And he died when now?
52.
52?
Yep.
Gosh, he's been gone a long time.
Yep.
40, let's see.
The guy who preached up on the hill, remember? You don't need to walk over there, but died in 1998.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you hold him. I'm gonna go see.
But this is 52, huh?
52, yeah.
Yeah. And I was trying to think. The war was
He was 66.
40 something. I can't remember why he was there squiring the bishop at that time. I was telling Kate that I hit that 30th Street. The bishop kind of bumped his head, the back there, you know. And he chastised me for my driving on that.
Oh.
Go fishing,
Well, yeah.
hunting.
The male, like he's hunting,
Yeah.
both sexes like both sexes probably like both of them.
Going.
They tore that down after they sold that. There's no house there anymore. Now, if the corner house, it could very
This
well
one
be
right
that
here?
one. I'm not sure.
Maple and Second.
Maple and Second.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it could
It's
be.
like 200 something, like 200 and Second
That
Street.
sounds pretty close.
Okay.
Seemed like they had a long porch, kind of an L-shaped porch. Did that house have an
I don't
L-shape?
know. This has an L-shaped porch. 301 over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Corner house?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is more like an L shape.
Well, that does too, right here, Dad.
Walnut and Second.
Walnut. Does this one right here look like it?
that could very well be. I think that is it. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you're
There
right.
you go.
Yeah, I believe. So you bring that up to the sisters. I think that's it. Maple and Seconds, you say, huh?
Yeah.
Maple, yeah, 400 something.
Yeah. Wow, this is a big cemetery.
Huge cemetery.
Yeah.
See, it's not only Catholic, but everybody else.
Oh, it's
The whole
the
city.
cemetery.
Yeah, it is.
Catholics and the hooligans.
We got the edge.
Hooligans. Tired Dad.
No, I want to go there, but I'm just telling you where it is in relation to roadways.
This way. Left still.
we still barrel up.
Yes.
There's a flagpole, but there are no flags on it. It's unusual. Several months. Francis who?
Reagan.
I'm thinking of, oh, yeah.
Born in 33, died in 71.
All right. Is he the one that
88.
was killed
Korea.
in an automobile accident? I'm trying to think. One of them was.
Apparently he was in the Air Force.
1933 was he was born, huh?
Yeah.
Same age as Uncle Pat.
I bet that's the one that was killed. He was killed up by St. Joe in an automobile accident. Yeah, it's the story out there. Yeah, he was on the playground. One of them was on the playground. Tom and Nettie. Nettie was the mother.
And so this is Tom and Nettie's son?
Yeah,
Timmy.
these are all.
Marianne Reagan.
Is he the
born
one that
same
got-
year you were.
Huh?
Marianne Reagan.
Marianne Reagan
Marianne,
Hamilton. She had a brain tumor, didn't
Don't
she?
you guys kind of remember
I
Marianne?
remember her. She had a brain tumor.
Yeah, but I know one time.
Died in 64.
Yeah, we were having a drink across from where Denny's place was back in those
Buffalo
days. No, I can't remember the name. It was a bar down there,
Oh.
and her husband came in and got her. It's time to go home. He was tired. BS was going on, and all we were doing was sitting there and talking and stuff.
Was this the little boy that died with lockjaw after he got injured on the playground?
Yeah,
Then he died
one
from
of them was
lockjaw?
playground. Yeah,
That's what I thought. He got,
yeah.
I guess he didn't have a tetanus shot probably.
Things
and-
that nowadays wouldn't have happened.
yeah, it wouldn't happen now because
Yeah.
they give you a tetanus shot.
But now you got flowers near there. I'm kind of thinking maybe Nebraska came down. See, that would be his brothers and sisters and his parents. I'll call him and find out.
What are you doing, Tim? I don't know how to turn it off.
Wherever you guys go, you let me know. I want to be with you.
Yeah, a couple more bites and we'll be ready.
I want to go with you. Who was it that got left behind one time? Was that Kevin or Frank?
Kevin, someplace we were on the way to Colorado, weren't we? Left him at the station there.
Delete